Assalamu alaikum and good day everybody. In this session we are going to use the scanner to get the user input from the keyboard. Actually the scanner is used to provide the way to read input from the keyboard, and to do so we need at least the following. For example, first you have to import the scanner class, and then we will create a scanner object, and then we will read the input, and then we display our input. So 4 steps: import the scanner class. The second one, create the object which allow us to read the input, then we display our input. Okay, number one here, this is the program. You know, the class start from here, our program, public class user, and this is the main method, the point where our program start executing this code. This is the code inside the class body. Okay, the main method. Okay, we start with the first one. Number one, import the scanner class. How to import? This is the sentence. This is number one. Okay, this is number one. How to import? Then write import, then here we write Java. This is the syntax: java.util.scanner, s capital, okay, semicolon. So this is number one. Okay, the second one, create the scanner object. Okay, how to create and where to create? This is the way that you create a scanner object. We use our class scanner, and this is our object. So we create object or a variable here of type scanner equal new scanner. This is our constructor, and this object used for input, to get the input. Okay, so this is statement allow us to create the scanner object. This is number two. Okay, so number two is create object. Now we create object. So number three, after creating object, we need to use the object to read the user input. How to do so? For example, this is number three. Okay, number three here, read the user input. So user input here we use, for example, our object scan. Okay, because we have different method here to read the input. For example, we can use next line. This is to read the string. Okay, we have also as I mentioned, have different method. Next line, this is allow us to read string. This is for example string, and also you can use next integer. This is allow us to read an integer value, right? This is to read integer value, because you use here, you see now line, this is for the string, next int for integer, and we can use next for example double, right? Double, this is a double. We need to this is allow us to read the double value. Okay, next double, this is in Java, read the double value, like for example 3.5 and so on. Integer value, like for example as we mentioned 2 or 3 without decimal. String, like for example name or hello or whatever. Okay, here that means number three, we read the input, we read the scanner. This is the object that we have created here, right? We create the object, then you use the object to read with the method here to read a string. Read a string, this is the username. For example, we want to use it. Here we have created, we read the string here, and this string will be stored in also string, because you cannot store a string, right, inside variable integer or double. So string should be stored in string. So that means the input here, which you read it using the keyboard, we will store it in the variable called username, and the type of this variable is a string, same. Okay, same type. So now we read the input. The last thing we will output the user input. This is number 4 and number 4. Okay, the output here, for example, we use this system.out.println. This is the message, the username, right? This is the message here, and we want to concatenate the string with the variable username. So this is the username where we store our input. So we have a string, right, or text plus a variable, and as we know from the previous, if you want to join two, for example, string and variable, you use the plus, or value and value also use plus, string also use plus to concatenate this. Okay, if you just run the program to see the output. So here we have error, for example, say class name error. We have to save before we run. You need to save as, okay, save, clear, then run. Okay, here we ask, for example, enter any username. Enter any username. Then here the input will stop or hold the execution until you enter the input here, the username, using the keyboard. I'm entering my name, for example, say, or any name, say Ahmed. Okay, this is the input. So after entering the input will be stored in username. Then we display the input here using the out statement. If I just enter, for example, username is Ahmed. So this is to show you how to input or get input using the keyboard. Use the scanner. So the scanner classes here is used to get input, and it is found in the Java package, as we mentioned here. Scanner class inside the Java packages here, right? Thank you very much, and stop here.